Hey everybody. So yeah, I'm here at school because that's where the awesomeness is. This is just a little like MLA works cited review video that's really about between you and me. Just reminding you about the Purdue owl. Excuse me. That's what it's really about. So let's just share the screen, shall we? Okay, that sounds really great, Fred. I can't wait to share that screen. I love screen sharing. It's the best. So there's the screen. So, hey, I need to go to the Purdue Owl. How do I do that? Click up here. PURDUEOWL. Probably something like this should come up. Either here in your actual search bar or in your options down here, something around Purdue Owl MLA should come up, okay? Just go ahead and say, yeah, and click on that bad boy. Okay, you're looking ultimately when you search this, the algorithm should give you this as the top choice. So go ahead and give that a big old-fashioned pew. That's the clicking sound, okay? Now this is the primary hub. You should remember this. The design doesn't change very much. They kind of update it, but very slowly. The most important part for you is over here. Oh, sorry. Got some pop-up videos. Fancy. Is over here on the left. And this is all of your choices about like what in-text looks like. We'll talk about that tomorrow. How to format quotations. Don't worry about endnotes and footnotes, but then works cited page, all of your citations. So right here, this little list. When you're thinking of a citation of a text that you are using in your paper, you've pulled a quote from it, you've paraphrased from it, you've summarized something out of it, and you need to cite it. When you're thinking about the works cited page, that's the full citation, you know, author, title, date, that kind of thing. This is the basic order of stuff that you need regardless of what kind of source it is. So author, 1. See that right there? See right here? Author, title of source, title of container. What does that mean, Fred? What it means is if I write an article and that article gets published in the newspaper, the source is my article. The container, the thing my source sits in, is the newspaper. If I'm talking about an episode of a TV show, the individual episode is the source. That's what I'm drawing from. The container is the actual series that it's in. The episode of Vampire Diaries is in the container of the whole series of the Vampire Diaries. If I do a page on a website, I'm citing the page, but the page is contained in the website. That's the container. Other contributors here, these may be editors, these may be translators. They're there. Version, if it's like the first or second or third edition, or if it's volume 2. The number, again, that could be like it's number 3 in a series or whatever. Publisher, publisher date, and then where'd you get it from? This is basically it. But as you can see, that makes a lot of sense if you're talking about like a source that's coming out of a book. We have a poem, we have a container that it's in, we have the editors, we have the number, 5th edition. But when we get to online sources, it gets weird. So there we go. But that's the basic order. Now, but when we think about this, one of the things that people always say is, well, what if I don't have an author? Well, okay, if I don't have number 1, then where do I start? Number 2. If I don't have number 2, then where do I start? Number 3. Okay, so you're just going to start with whatever you have first. Now, that was fast, but we should know this stuff. But let's just really quick take another broad view. Let's go look at a works cited page. Can you still see it? Here's a sample one. And right here, I'm blocking my own view. But if you look, oh, another pop-up video. If you look right here, oh, I hit the wrong one. There. Fred, you're getting a little bit too touchy. Okay. You can see a works cited. This right here is a sample of a works cited page. Notice works cited at the top. Notice everything is double spaced. Notice that you have this second line, everything after the first line indented. Okay. How far over is that, Fred? It's tab. It's tabbed over. Look at your keyboard. Look on the left side up there near the top. There's a button that says tab, has an arrow like this. That's your button. It's your good friend. Learn where it is. Hit it. It's okay. Pew! That's the sound. Okay, great. Now, notice there's the name. There's the source, the actual article. There's the container. There's the date that it was published. There's the URL, and then there's where you looked at it. Okay? But notice how this looks. Alphabetical order. Fred, I don't have a title. Right there. I don't have an author. I don't have a title. What do you mean you don't have a title? It's too early in the morning. Anyway, sorry about that. But here you go. I don't have an author. Look right there. So we start with the title. Great. Wonderful. Okay. This is a works cited page. Look at it. Now remember, what really matters to you is over here are lists of all the different kinds of sources that you have, from books to electronic sources to all kinds of other random stuff. They're all right here. Now, and you got to look. If you're getting off the computer, click electronic sources and then scroll. Go like this. Click. I'm moving my thing. And then scroll. And look. And look. And see, there's a website. There's a page. Okay? I'm going to stop sharing right now. Okay. That's all I want to say. Purdue MLA. And you know what? I'm going to say one more thing before I go because it's early in the morning. Let me just take a sip of my Diet Coke. I think I might have burped back there. I'm not trying to, I tried to like play it off low key, like it didn't really happen, but now I'm like thinking, you did, didn't you? Well, whatever. It's early. And yeah, I drink a Coke in the morning. I might have another one here in about 3 seconds. It's okay. I'll be just fine. Anyway, you know what? It's okay to look at a website. When you go to Purdue OWL, if you don't instantly find the answer in the first 5 seconds, you know what it is? It's okay. You can still look. You can scroll. You can go, is that it? Let me keep looking. Well, so go ahead and accept the fact that sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, it might take longer than 5 seconds to solve a problem. I think a lot of you are giving up after 5 seconds. Listen, you know, you've got 30 seconds. You may even have a minute. It's all right. So find the thing you're going to use. Go look up think about what kind of thing it is. Oh, it's a page on a website. Cool. Look at how you cite it, and that's it. Okay. Take the time to do the little bit of extra work it is to get this right. Okay. Tomorrow we'll talk about in-text citations. That's where you put little stuff in parentheses in your paper. Beep, 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 parentheses, I love you. Sorry. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. That's on me. Tomorrow we'll talk about that, but just do the work. We love you. Anyway, if you have any questions, ask us. If you need anything, ask us. Remember, we love you, and have a super great day. Bye.